U7 Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. All right, guys. So today we're going to go ahead and check out the new Laurent Blanc card. Yeah, this is the one that I think the pro player chose, the one that won. Not really a horrible choice, because if they give them the right, here's the thing, they had competitions this year where they're like, hey guys, you guys can choose what you want to do to these pro player cards, and they were all trash. I think, if I remember correctly, like 90% of them were garbage. It only took the last month of the game to actually get something that suits the current meta of the game as an SBC, right? So all of the playstyles that he has are pretty relevant. You could maybe make an argument for Aerial Plus, because crossing is not really a huge thing, but it doesn't really matter. Many as Anticipate, Block, Intercept. Anticipate and Intercept are usually the main ones, but even as a pinged pass and stuff too, like that sort of thing is always pretty good. 5-star, 5-star. Shadow, not a Shadow. Catalyst gives him a good passing boost with a pace boost because his physical is already really good. Has a bunch of passing stuff, which is great. Even has a driven shot. If there's ever some sort of concept with an evolution in the future where maybe you could play him as a striker. You can play him as a center mid. There is a possibility of that. I would say that if you decide to use him as an actual center mid, I would probably use him in a way where he's the more defensive player. So Playmaker wouldn't be bad, because he actually has like defensive qualities in that regard, but doesn't really have any dribbling stuff. It's a more physical player with a dribbling stat, so it is mainly a center back card. Center mid you could use and argue for if it's like right down the middle, or if you can give him the CDM position change to make him mainly a defensive oriented player. But yeah, we'll be trying him out mainly in the center back position. It's just to see what his defensive qualities are like, and yeah, hopefully he's a beast. Oh, it does. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Right off the bat. Hold on. What was it again? Customized controls? Yeah. There we go. Honestly, though, I don't know. I think if it was a challenge, it probably would have been mine, but all good. Funny, because this guy, I don't know which version of Toure this guy has, but that was kind of crazy. I think Laurent should have got that ball initially, but it's all good. Forget that they go for that in this game. I think that was Laurent that got that ball, AI-wise. There we go. Oh, come on, what was that? Oh, Laurent? Registration to his player there was pretty poor. I'll tell you guys this right now, just from like the first game. This Toure card is the truth. Like, this guy is a monster. I don't know what Evo that is, but yeah, you feel his presence in the game. That's for sure. I think if I would play this game normally, that'd probably be my center back. Left, and he's left-footed too. Let me just check something. Dude, I didn't even notice this on the card, like playstyle plus wise, but just seeing it that it has quick step, like, oh, we need to see what they do with playstyles next year. Because I'll tell you this right now, bro, like this 2-ray card, like, oof. Laurent's not bad so far. It's not bad so far, but just off that game, bro, I'll tell you this right now, like that, if you're talking about like top tier, oof, you know, we can do it against him too. Why not? I mean, he got to it first. It was weird. Everything that happened there was weird in general, but he'd get to it. Oh, Griezmann. Holy, buddy. Guy's a finesse shot G. Oh, that worked out too. Good stuff, good stuff. I just had to block that area there. Oh, that was nuts. That was like really good left stick too. That's, I mean, Hansen's free, but okay. I would have been so lucky, honestly. I was trying to do that to Hansen first. Ugh. I knew it was going to go to the Griezmann. I would have controlled it differently. While they're a Blanc. Oh, first of all, I thought the players should have initially got that interception. That was really close there, but the block goes right back to him, so GG's. You have the block playstyle plus, and they're like, no, 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 we must give it back to him. He's losing 4-0. But he's first to it. Things pass, nice. He has Laurent too, so we're just gonna add him to the highlights as well. Might as well. Okay, good. That was good. That counts as an interception. Yeah, driven shots OP. Oh, yeah. We almost conceded from that, too. Just megged him from the run. That was kind of crazy. Chip shot should work there. Nice. Bad offside trap. Just let his AI kind of do his thing there to see if the block would come off. It did not. Sure thing. Oh, if I scored from a 90-degree angle, that would have been kind of nutty. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Laurent Blanc card. So, you know, it's really funny because if I continuously did reviews for a lot of the cards this year, I would definitely be more harsh because of the direction that they kind of took with this year's game, right? Guys, for me, if I were to play this game consistently this year, my team would have to be like really insanely meta. Like when I'm getting new cards to try out and a card like this comes out, I'm just thinking, like, because of how this game plays out, I'm just thinking, like, of every single scenario, right? Nowadays, for me, bro, if I'm being real with you guys, like, if we're talking, like, top-tier center backs, because I wonder what the Van Dijk card is like, because I haven't tried out this card yet, okay? I have no idea. I wonder, because he's different with his body type and all that kind of stuff, sometimes just, like, the special sauce stuff, right? But, brother, if I'm playing this game consistently, I'm using this card over Laurent Blanc. I'm telling you this right now. You know, it's really funny because I'm looking at this card. All 4 of the main playstyle pluses that he has, they're all necessary because they all work with each other to be meta, right? This card being 6'9", this is basically like, you know how Milinkovic-Savic was like so good as a CDM in that 1 year? This is like that version of it, but as a center back. Super tall guy, 5-star, 5-star, all 4 of the you have to understand, guys, because this is how this game works now, right? So imagine you have this card who is controlled lengthy, right? But then you go to his pace and dude, he doesn't even, like, here's how crazy playstyles is, right? He doesn't even have super high acceleration, but because he has the quick step to work with the jockey, to work with the anticipate, to work with the intercept, this card is disgusting. And I know when people watch these reviews, they're like, Inception, are you reviewing Laurent Blanc or are you reviewing Touré? Guys, this game is so meta nowadays, right? Because the way that they initialize, or the way that they did play styles, that a card like this, if you're unlocking because you don't have this caliber of center back, then yeah, you unlock Laurent Blanc. There's levels. I would say it's like a level below or 2 levels below because, to be fair, I haven't tried all the center backs. I just know that this guy is the top level for sure, right? Like the way that this guy performs in game, absolutely monstrous. And I know this because, like, even that Mamar card, the goalkeeper card as a center back, is absolutely insane because of the play styles that they gave him, right? So yeah, we are at the end of the year. Nitpicky wise, quick step's pretty important. So I'm gonna be real with you, right? Because, like, dude, quick step, like, even when I'm using like Van de Ven, who doesn't have like certain playstyles, because I don't think he has like pluses for certain playstyles in defense. I'm just thinking, like, brother, like, when I'm transitioning with him, like, when you're switching between using Touré and using Laurent Blanc, when you don't have that quick step, it's so noticeable, man, for that quick transition speed. Because the jockey works with you guys get what I'm saying? The jockey works with the quick step. I still think the SBC is good depending on the situation of a person's club, because obviously, you know, when it comes down to the fodder nowadays, it's really not hard. I think they recently did like an 85 times 10 too, so it's like a repeatable one. So you're chilling in that regard. But like in-game quality wise, like defensive wise, like it makes me wonder what Van Dijk is like, because again, I haven't tried out this card. I haven't tried out a lot of cards this year because you know why. But yeah, like this year, I'm telling you, man, like you need everything to like really solidify. Because when the one thing that I'm noticing with this card when I'm using him is I wish he had that quick step so that when I'm manually defending with him, I can kind of do those like quick transitions. It's really important, like, because aerial plus, like, forget about aerial plus. Give me a basic aerial plus and then give him quick step plus instead. Like, this is where they do the schniefing with the SBCs, because that's what he would need. Give me regular aerial with quick step plus, completely different card. I don't even mind you giving him pinged pass. I would say that, like, because he's a defender, I would prefer you just giving him a regular pinged pass and then just giving him a jockey. But guys, with how this game is, I'm sorry, but when you use a card like this, like this game is so meta nowadays. Like, I'm telling you, when you're missing a certain part of your gameplay, it's annoying, you know? Not having quick step to work with like the jockey on this card for a defensive player is interesting. I don't know if it would matter for Van Dijk, because base mechanic stuff, you guys know he's kind of saucy, but that's what I was noticing when I was using him. I still think he's pretty solid, because again, I was able to notice the anticipate and the intercept, but I'm telling you, like, it's bad that I even put Toure in the same squad, because like when you realize because like all four of this is relevant for a defender. I don't need to have a plus of this. I don't need to have a plus of this that isn't the meta of the game. I do need a plus of that, of that, of that, of that, and the basics to work with the body type and height. In this game that is like probably the most meta because of how play styles and stuff is, yeah, it's necessary. So let me see how much this guy costs. I'm curious now. I just want to see. But I'm telling you, like, I'm going to be lagging a little bit. I'm telling you, like, it's just huge difference, right? $877, honestly, guys, like, getting fodder is not really hard. So if you really need that center back in that position, definitely try him out. You know what's funny? On my review account, I actually got Maldini just from like grinding fodder normally, just to do the SBCs. This card is 583k, but he doesn't have intercept plus, but he does have pinged, block, anticipate, slide, tackle, bruiser. Yeah, I think I prefer different playstyle pluses. The game, I'm telling you guys, this year it was so linear with the playstyle pluses. Like, if for me, in every single position, if I don't have like 3, 4, or 5 main ones, and you kind of stray away from it a little bit, I would have already been using somebody else. I will say, though, that this Stones card as a right back was cooking, but he definitely had a year, I think it was like last year or something, where he was really good there too. So not really surprised by that, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's what I would say about Laurent Blanc, right? It's just one of those like SBCs that is still pretty good to be released. He's still going to do a decent job, but man, this year with the play styles, bro, I'll tell you this right now, I hope it's not as relevant next year. I really hope it's not, because, dude, it makes such a big difference for this year. Like, phew. Using that Toure, I need a Toure 2.0 in the right center back position. You guys let me know who that is. I don't know if it's Van Dijk, because like I said, you guys got to let me know who that might be. But as far as I'm concerned, the center backs that I've used, to be fair, it hasn't been a lot. Mamar is like the other one too, bro. Mamar's card is like really good. But the other one for a right-footed card, because you need a right-footed center back, obviously, that I don't know. So you would have to let me know about that. But yeah, that's what it is, guys. The fodder is easy to get. So to unlock him is not super hard for a decent center back, but if you're really looking for like the top tier, even because he's a 99 rated compared to like a 96 rated, as I think that's an evolution, whatever that is. I don't know what that card is. You guys know. So yeah, just final verdict. Because of how this game is, right? I could tell that some people who are like really looking at meta, they're not going to like it just because of the lack of quick step, working with the body type, not working with the jockey plus. For that part of his gameplay specifically, compared to that Toure card, my goodness gracious, right? But as an SBC, still pretty solid for what it is. I'm just letting you know that if we're talking levels, like top level just below or whatever, I would say just like after using that Toure card, because that Toure card has all 4 main playstyle pluses for defensive playstyles, right? For the relevant ones, it makes a really big deal, right? So that's what I'll say. I think AI-wise, this card will still compensate you in a couple of situations. You guys can see during the gameplay highlights with the intercept and then, actually getting the anticipate challenges off. You can still do a pretty solid job in regards to that, right? But I'm just letting you know that, like, levels-wise, that's where it's at, But yeah, 860k with how easy fodder is to get right now. It's an interesting one. I'm not saying the card is bad, because every single time I do these reviews, man, and I talk in the way that I want to talk. Oh, Inception said the card is this. No. I'm just letting you know that if I play this game consistently, okay, Toure and Toure 2.0 with a right foot would be my 2 center backs. I'm just letting you know. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.